Okay, tell me about your dream.
Okay, this was you and I. So somehow you and I were in some grocery store. I don't know where. And my grandma was there and my mom. So they're looking at stuff and I'm kind of looking at stuff. And then I see this like random group of guys. And then you told me, hey, there's something going on here. And I was like, okay. And you're like, see that guy right there? He's a narco. And I was like, oh. He's like, come here. I'm going to show you something. So we went through the back of the store. We're starting from aisle to aisle. So we started with the first aisle. And you showed me a glass of coffee. Like the coffee, the instant coffee, but it's in a glass. So there's one glass there. And you're like, okay, take a look at this. And then we go to the second aisle. And then there's two. And then we go to the third aisle. And then there's three of those. And then we go to the fourth aisle. There's fourth. And then when we ended up at the last one, all the aisles are full of coffee. All of them. In boxes, like stored with coffee. And you're like, and I'm like, oh my God, he is a narco. Don't ask me why I'm having this fucking retard series. So then, you somehow accidentally knocked down the boxes, so the aisles kind of tilted and then they collapsed. So we like knocked down his coffee. So now he's trying to see who we are. So I told my mom, we have to get out of here right now. So we go to the register. And we buy two of those little copies, and I'm freaking out because he's looking for us, and I'm like, we're gonna die. So then, so we pay for the copies, and somehow we manage, but he sees who we are. So we leave, and then the whole time it's about that. He is looking for you and I, and then we hide in some. Now it turns out we lived back in Valley View and Pinwood in those apartments. So somehow we were in those apartments, and that guy is looking for you and I, and he wants to kill us. We're hiding, and like we can't even go anywhere. We're being kind of held hostage, and then it was like a long dream, like a lot of detail. But then anyhow, so we're like locked up in the apartment, and then it turns to be a party, but he's like downstairs waiting for us because he knows we're inside the apartment, and people are like going in and out of the apartment, and then I'm kind of looking through the blinds, and I'm like, he kind of sees that we're there. And I just told you at some point, I'm like I have to go to work and stuff, you know, and like my sister Jasmine gets in the shower, I get in the shower, there's like all kinds of activity going on, and then I think I finally told you we're going to have to call the cops. I'm like, because if we don't fix this, we're just going to come out, he's waiting for us to kill us. So I think I ended up calling the cops or something. I don't know how the dream ended. I know the dream ended because there was a lot going on, but I think I ended up calling the cops or something like that. So that was my narco dream. Yeah. And then I had another dream after that one. That one was also crazy. I don't know why. But yeah, so that's, you got me to put something about the coffee. I don't know why.
You were crazy.